This is Kurt Brown, alias Saint Rambone. I want to talk to the children and grandchildren of all those people in the United States who are the bastard children whose grandparents and parents, at least one or other, might have run off. Many of us have been more or less left in the care of others, and we've left other children in our children in the care of others. Unfortunately, we can't do that any longer. DHR and the Child Protective Services and Department of Human Resources, or whatever, DHR, CPS, all those, they claim to be altruistic in doing things for our betterment, for our good, often when they're taking children from people's homes, or when they're being left in, when children are being left in those people's care. Nothing be farther from the truth. Those people at the top of the world government, including the United States government, do not care about your children. There's no telling what can happen with them. We need to change that behavior pattern and start standing by our kids more often. We may find that they've been used in experiments. They could be used in sex slavery. They could be used for body parts. They could be just basically be used in horrible ways. The government kills some people in experiments in Los Angeles, some veterans, and I know they are risking children's lives in Oklahoma with a new swine flu vaccine. No one really seems to care. I was made sick by some injections forcibly put into me by the federal government in 2004, I believe. It was almost stroke-like symptoms after they gave it to me. They knocked me unconscious. Also in 2001, I'm not sure exactly when. That's the nature of a stroke. You forget those things. I no longer trust the government to this day. I don't want them in my house. I don't even want to enter the government buildings. I definitely don't want them taking the children. I'd say if I had a grandchild who was about to be taken away by a government agency, I would not blame that parent if they left that state and never came back. It's sort of Sodom and Gomorrah. The United States government cannot be trusted. They have people who don't care about us, and obviously we don't care about them many times the way they're being attacked by some of us. I've seen some people attack them. I don't think it does any good. The best you can do is run away from them. They have too much power and too much money. They behave like they're altruistic, meaning they do it for our good, when in fact they're just being paid to do what they're told, and those at top do not care about us. They never have. Ever since the era of Vietnam in my life to present day, the government does not care about any of us. I was told not to work for the government, that they would eventually take a shit on me. I ignored that advice from my Uncle Gary so many years ago, back in the early 80s. Since that time, they have taken a big shit on me, a big dump. My life is in the dumps, and I trusted them. I thought I was trying to do something altruistic, solving a murder at the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, stopping the starvation of inmates in Mobile, Alabama by the Sheriff Jack Tillman, back in 2001. Also, I was trying to simply get health care from the VA in Los Angeles when I myself was held down and forcibly injected, forced medical procedures. They give you no option. Those things are forced. I would never use government health care again. I advise you to take care of your kids. Keep them out of the government hands. I would advise you not even send them to public schools if they make them wear those ridiculous uniforms. This is Kurt Brown, alias Saint Rambone. You can Google search Mobile Audit Club for proof of what I state. Mobile or Mobile Audit Club, however you want to pronounce it. Protect your young. Our grandparents didn't protect our parents, and our parents did not protect us, and we don't protect our children. We need to change this. The terrain has changed. We're in extreme danger, and we are for sale. Kurt Brown, Saint Rambone, Mobile Audit.